Hey guys.
Hi.
So we love doing this journey with you. I think, in the beginning, straight after going through losing someone, for those of you who have lost a loved one and had to go through the funeral part of it, I think, our process of dealing with this becomes very real when we go back to our normal everyday routine life. And so we want to talk a little bit about those challenges that you face when life returns back to normal.
Yes, I've put on a quote that says on Instagram that says, you don't choose to be strong, you become strong. If you choose to be strong, that's the very thing that will eventually break you. And some people have, already gave feedback on that, asking, but I thought, choosing to be strong in a situation is actually being strong. So I just want to explain it this morning. Strength to come through something as devastating as loss is not something that you just find within yourself. You find it within God.
Yes.
So by choosing to stand up, waking up one morning, telling yourself, listen, I'm going to be strong today. I'm going to show the world I'm getting through this, and trying to be some kind of hero. I don't know why people take that upon themselves to pretend to be strong in a situation like that.
I think it's because of social media.
Yes,
just one
I
of the
think
reasons,
so.
I think.
I think so, because everybody wants to be somebody's hero today, because of social media.
And everybody wants their life to count for something.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And so we put ourselves in that in that thing, where you think you have to be strong for the world around you, but actually you need to allow yourself to go through the process and become strong, because it's the process that makes you strong.
Yes.
Not the initial thing that happens to you. Not everybody has a story.
Yes.
You hear it a lot these days that people say, yeah, we all have a story, we all have something to share. It's the process of the story that makes you
how you respond
yes,
to your story
yes.
that makes you strong.
You get two different people. One doesn't have legs and become a world
Olympic athlete,
and another person with the same condition end up being
a beggar next to the street.
Yes. So it's not the story, it's allowing what happens during the story and processing what happens to you that makes you become strong. And that strength is only found in God.
Yes.
We've seen a lot of people dealing with death, trying to put up, this thing of being strong and in control. And a few months from there, you see them crack.
Yes.
And it's because of that false pressure of trying to communicate to the world around us that we're in control. And strength is actually acknowledging our weakness.
Yes.
That's where strength, where we start to become strong. That's
Yes.
the very first process, because then our reliance is not on ourselves anymore, but on the one that created us.
Yes. And so the biblical, explanation of that would be that in our weakness, God's
Yes.
strength is revealed.
Yes,
So
exactly that.
while going through this grief, you need to look to God. That's
Yes.
where your hope and your healing and your ultimate, dealing with the process, where the ultimate healing comes
To
from.
give you an example of that out of our own experience, we went to Cape Town and then we came back, and then when we landed here, I said to Farid, I don't want to go back to church, immediately. At that moment, we were serving at a big church. We worked for the church, and I said to Farid, I just want to take time away from church. So I can't really tell him when I will be back, but I just needed that. So he said to me, my love, you take whatever time you need. The morning that you wake up and get dressed, that's the day that I will know that you...
It's dressed for church, right? Because you did dress the other mornings. So, what I told her is, listen, if I see you getting ready, for, church, or ready for going back to work, then I'll know that you're ready to go. So I didn't put any pressure on you.
No. So he didn't even ask me once during that time that I took for myself, are you coming today? Are you coming today? Nothing of that. He just left me, and then one morning I got dressed and I went with. So it happened exactly like that.
Yes.
And the thing that we want to bring across today is you have to communicate what you want in a time like this. We set boundaries, but also communicate to people what you want and what you need. Even on the days that I felt like, oh, this day I just woke up like this. Sorry, excuse me. I woke up in a certain mood or whatever. I would just warn him in the morning and say, listen, today I feel a little bit down. Just remember that when you talk and all of that.
Or irritated or because
whatever.
It's a part of the process, yes.
Yes. And then that day he would be very gentle and also do special things to kind of remind me that he cares for me and he loves me through it all. So I think it's Valentine's Day, the day of love. Every day is a day of love.
Yes.
But
this thing has the potential
yes.
to either pull you apart
yes.
or bring you closer together.
Yes.
And so we decided that it was going to bring us closer together.
Yes. Sometime during this process, if you're a couple going through something like this, you need to sit and kind of have a game plan. Otherwise,
Yes.
it will destroy you.
That's a good point.
Sometimes when he was up, I was down. When I was up, he was down.
Most of the time it
So,
works that way.
Yes,
Like,
it does.
it does work that way.
So just have a game plan. Nothing intense, but just sit down and say, listen, this is what I expect from you. This is what I expect from you. Respect and expect.
This is what I
from you.
respect of you, but this is what I expect from you.
From you, yes.
Yeah.
And then go with that into the days to follow, and constantly remind each other what the game plan is. So yes. So today's message is just to communicate your needs. Not everybody knows what you need, so communicate it, speak about it.
Yes.
And yes.
Yes, and in the situation while you're dealing with this, pull together as a
Yes.
family. I think one of the things that we didn't talk about that I would just like to mention briefly is we underestimate the impact that this has on other members of the family as
Yes.
well. But the principle is pull together.
Yes.
Have grace for one another, love one another, pull each other close, and go through this, even though it's a messy process.
Yes.
Go for it. Have your eyes on God.
Yes.
God is with you.